Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? You straighten you out. You see that coffee? I'm telling you. Today's gonna be an amazing day. My coffee matters. My coffee matters. Hey, Nanny. Glad you could make it. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday. Oh, that coffee feels good. It is cold today. It is, I don't know the temperature, in the 20s, I think. And we have frozen fog. So like everything in the trees has like these icicles in it. It's really cool. We don't have that kind of stuff back in Missouri. So here, it's like everything's just coated in this frozenness all the way up. It looks really cool. It's like covered in ice. If you're getting here, make sure you thumbs up for me, please. Hey, Sarah, Kim, Julie, Laura. Everybody's feeling great. Lori, hello. We've had frozen fog before. Isn't that cool? It's really magical if you don't have to be out in it. I should get some footage of it. It's really nice. We'll let some people roll in here a little more. Today I'm going to be using my Fanny Farmer cookbook. Oh, hello, the Reluctant Vegan. How are you? Is that right? Hopefully I said that right. Or if you want to give me a name, I can tell you your name. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm sick as a dog with COVID. 4th time, Julie. I'm so sorry. That must be awful. I hope you're taking it easy on yourself. Gail, hello. Is this your first live? I don't think I've seen you before. Linda, hello from Arkansas. How's the weather there? You have any snow yet? I think it snows in Arkansas, yeah. Eileen, so happy you can make it. Oh, Carol, yes. Hi, welcome. Thank you for reminding me of your name. That should be easy enough for me to remember, huh? Eileen, the Aztec cookies are golden syrup, coconut, brown sugar, rolled oats, etc. Really hard, the better used to feed. Oh, the harder the better. Used to feed soldiers in New Zealand and Australia during the World War period. Are you the one who left me? I feel like someone else left me that on my Facebook too to make that. The only thing was the coconut. It wasn't shredded coconut, right? It had to be like, was it like blitzed coconut or flakes or something? I could probably blend up my shredded coconut. Hi, Linda. Hello, Laura. Crocheting a blanket, had to pull the tail out from under the dog. How rude. He was comfy, or she. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Everybody's doing. I got my Fanny Farmer cookbook here. What I'm thinking about making are just some simple molasses cookies. Oh, I forgot my pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna add that to it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I put it away. Darn, Donna, who was the responsible Carolina that actually put stuff away when she was done with it? So proud of her. She should come around more often. All right, so molasses cookies. This is simple. Molasses shortening, but I'm going to use butter, brown sugar, egg, flour, salt, baking soda. And then you can add, that's just regular molasses, or you can have spiced. So, which is just adding like pumpkin pie mix. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you, hon. I'm down for sure. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now take it easy, drink your fluids, you know. Hello, Olivia. How are you? Frozen fog happened here in New Hampshire, but in the fall, and it lightly covered the leaves. It looked like mountains and mountains of gumdrops. Isn't it amazing, Holly? Mother Nature is so beautiful. I love it, especially the cold, like just frozen. It appeals to me, you know. Snow, ice, like frozen fog. It just seems beautiful. All right, so molasses cookies, number 1 are on my list. And then I think I'm just gonna make some regular chocolate chip, but I'm gonna use mini chocolate chips. I do prefer chunks, but I'm gonna use minis. And then I also have some Andes mint chocolates. I think I'm going to dice these up and either do half regular chocolate chip, half mint, or just do all of them mint. My whole family loves mint, so I think they would all be fine with it. And I'm just gonna stick with 2 cookies for now. I don't want to overwhelm myself. You know, I tend to bite off more than I can chew, even though I do like big bites. But that is my plan for today. And then if this goes good, we'll see what other kind of cookies we'll make. I do want to make peanut butter cookies as well. Especially those little snowballs. I want to make those too, like pecan balls or snowballs. Those might be called the same. But this has a whole section of just, you look up Christmas cookies, and then it just lists all the cookies. Lace cookies, brandy snaps, sand tarts, macaroons, cherry macaroons, almond macaroons, coconut macaroons, chocolate coconut macaroons, cornflake macaroons, and then it goes on. So yeah, lots of different ones. It's got pictures. Look at that pretty pictures. All of that pretty pictures. Telling you how to do stuff. This book's awesome. Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of the plan. Husband's outside working on the porch, so if you hear him in and out, that's him. I hope he didn't want any coffee because I finished the pot. Hi. Did you want coffee?
Oh, please.
Oh, okay. I'll be happy to make you in a pot.
Give me some of yours.
I just took 1 cup. I don't know where it all went. All right, hold. Making a pot of coffee now. Darn wife and her jargon on this Montana size cup. What are your guys' favorite Christmas cookies, like always on your list that you like to make every year? My stepmom makes like Buckeyes. That's one thing she makes every year. And then fudges. My mom always used to make lots of different fudges. Chocolate, peanut butter. She made butterscotch one time, but whew, that was sweet. Peanut butter has to be my favorite type of fudge. Mint chocolate would be good too. Husband, you have a favorite type of fudge?
Regular.
Regular?
Yeah.
Just chocolate. You like nuts in it?
No, I've been plain.
Yeah, he's a plain guy. You're just plain. You average. All right. Change. Baking. Now, last time I tried to make molasses cookies, I messed them up because I put way too much butter in there because I was talking while I did it. All right, so today we're going to be mixing some bold dark roast here with some delicious French vanilla. Vanilla. Does anybody here speak another language? I would love to speak another language. I could do it if I wanted to. Just add it to the list, right? All right. I think that was under a minute. Bam! Coffee made. Think of your hubby, jeez. Oh, Laura, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Sydney's having one of those 44 degrees Celsius, the next day down to 19. Man, it does that there too, huh? That sounds like Missouri weather right there. I think I was typing something similar. But you should think of the children, yeah. Make cookies for my children? Poor, but if all of us poor ones give a little bit, it makes a big difference. I agree, Laura. See, thank you so much. And, you know, paying it forward and just giving that little bit when you can, it just makes a difference for people. You know, you never know what little bit you're giving can change their life, you know, and make a difference to them. So thank you. That's really appreciative. So, cookies, which one should I do first? Molasses? Do those need to sit? I don't know. I didn't read the recipe. Preheat the oven. Step number 1. I was reading something, I think it was on Facebook, and it's like you ask your kid, what's the first step in cooking? And they say, don't touch your butt. And you're like, yes, that is the correct one. It's like, oh, kids, it's so funny. All right, mix the molasses, shortening, brown sugar, egg in a bowl. Combine well, mix the flour, salt, baking soda together. Add to the first mixture, blend thoroughly, arrange by teaspoons on ungreased cookie sheets about 1 inch apart, and bake. I thought you rolled them in sugar. Is that just me? I remember rolling them in there. Eileen likes to make honeycomb bounty balls and a mixture of ice creams for the heat. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, coffee. Thank you, Patty. Welcome to the chat. My mom always made maraschino cherries covered in coconut meringue. Wish I could find the recipe. It was in a Wisconsin Electric Company cookbook. Maraschino covers chocolates. Okay, I'm sorry. Maraschino cherries in a coconut meringue. That does sound good. Meringue cookies are really good. They like dissolve in your mouth. Rule number 2, don't pick your nose. There we go. We got this set. I need to start a kid cookbook right there. Anyway, I remember rolling molasses cookies in sugar. Does anybody else? Where's Judy? Why is Judy not in here yet? She always knows Make sure you're liking this video if you're just getting in here, though. All right, let me get this set up. I'm going to try and set it so I don't have to touch it. Oh, okay. There, I can see it. Also, I nicked my finger. One of the glass jars broke in the sink, and then my drain was clogged, so I was digging in there. Cut my finger. So, I'm going to wear a glove today just to make sure, because I might want to give these to other people and, better, sanitary for Christmas, singing I don't want none of that. So, you kids excited for Santa? Those kids are watching. My kids went and saw Santa today. They were super excited. All right, molasses cookies. I think I'm all set up. I got flour. Let me open stuff. Eggs, butter. I don't know if I need baking powder. Flour. I feel like it's been a minute since I made cookies. It's like once you start baking, though, then you really start baking a lot of cookies. I remember my mom, she used to do all the baking for the holidays. Like, those were her gifts to people, were baked goods. So she would do all that stuff. And one thing she would always do is pre-make her cookie dough like a month in advance and then freeze it. And then that way she would have batches of it already made. So when it came to the baking, she could focus on the stuff that needed to be freshly baked or needed to be freshly prepped. So she would cookies, she would bake them fresh, but then just hold them in the freezer. And then when I worked in a hotel, we would do cookie dough like that, and then we would scoop it and then freeze it scooped. So that way you just put the scoop on the frozen lined baking sheet and then bake it frozen. And that worked out great too. Sugar Pink says, I speak 4 languages: Spanish, Italian, Arabic, and English. Wow, Linda. I am proud of you. That is amazing. That is a skill right there. Ooh, my favorite cookie is shortbread cookie. That does sound good. Ooh, cinnamon sugar. That's a good idea, Pink. Yes. Look, Gideon made me a Christmas card.
It says Mama.
It says, yep. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, that looks beautiful, Kitty. Thank you. Oh, they're so good to me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Arts and crafts. They're so cute. They're so cute when they're quiet. Okay, eggs we got. Let me read again just to make sure. 1/4 cup of molasses. Should I double this one? Probably. Let's see. This says it makes about 40 cookies. I feel like that's not accurate though. Only 1 cup of flour. Yeah, let's just double this. Do it. So 1/4 cup of shortening. All right. It's so small. I'm not even that old and it's hard to read. 1/2 cup. Okay, so 2 sticks of butter. I'll get it. Everything's under control. Alright, I'm going to make sure to scrape the butter. Okay, look at all that butter that was still on that. Can you see? Sort of, kind of. I'll readjust here in a second. How do you guys feel about parchment paper? Are you pro parchment, anti parchment? With the baking, I have like a, these are my 2 pans I'm going to be using. All right, and then molasses. I'm going to do 1/2 cup, which is Mr. R2D2's head here. One time I asked my husband to give me an R2D2 quote, and he's like, beep boop boop. It's so funny. Sometimes it's the little things they do that it's just like, oh, that's funny. Alright, I guess I'll keep them, you know what I'm saying? Alright. 1/2 cup of molasses. Oh, that looks beautiful. Alrighty. Brown sugar is 3/4 of a cup. So if you double that, what is it? What is it? Cup and a half. Yeah. There's 1/3 of a cup. There's 1 cup. And 1/4 cup. No, 1/2 a cup. That's okay. That's okay. So, how's everybody else doing? I had a good day. Like I said, we went and saw Santa. I had the kids, Sue sent all the kids matching t-shirts, so I was like, oh, that would be cute to get them there and they can all wear these matching shirts, right? So I had an image in my head of what the picture was going to look like. It was going to be super cute. And then Betty Ann wanted to wear a different shirt. And I was like, oh, but I thought you were going to wear this other one. She's like, but I want to show Santa my favorite shirt. I was like, man, how do you argue with that? Like, how can I force my kid to go change just because I want a perfect image picture in my head when she just wants to show Santa her favorite shirt, you know? So I'm like, fine. But then the boys wore the same shirt, so at least I got the twins in the same shirt picture in there, you know? But darn those kids and their feelings, you know? Okay. 2 eggs. But those are the battles, right? Those are the pick your battles moments where you want to fight about that, disappoint her, probably get her upset because she just wants to show Santa her favorite shirt, you know? But you're like, no, it's got to be this way, you know? So that's when, as a mom, you got to pick your battle. Which one's more important? Getting your way and your picture in your head, or your daughter being happy with her shirt, you know? That's how I try and see it anyway. Every day's a battle. Okay, that's all for the liquids. And then 2 cups of flour. We're gonna open it. We're gonna scrape it. See that cup right there? Oh, this already looks delicious. I think molasses is my favorite cookies. All right, plop her back down. Give it a little more. All right, and then I'm just going to add the flour. Now it said to pre-mix all this together separately. If you want to do that, you can. I'm just plopping it in there. 1 teaspoon salt and 1 teaspoon baking soda. That was baking soda and salt. And then this is also the point where I'm gonna add a pumpkin pie spice. If you don't like stuff too spicy, then you don't have to add this, or you could just do like cinnamon, or if you don't like cinnamon, you could do cloves and ginger. So that is the point where you have control over your spices there. Not gonna take too long. You don't want to over mix your cookies. We had a cookie course strictly in pastry school. We had to get them uniformed. They measured them and everything. It was intense, man. That was like serious about their cookies. All right. Scrape, 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 scrape. Get all that goodness. There we go. sure it's all mixed up. Oh, we got some molasses on the bottom there. Oh yeah, what do you think? Looks pretty good to me. All right, get some sugar.
This is for Santa.
Oh, I love it. Catch up, baby.
That's why we need to stay in there.
Beautiful. All right, got my cookie cutter here. Let me see if I can catch up. Oh, hey, Mama, how are you? Just speaking cat count as a language. Yeah, Holly, it does. I sang with my dog tonight. Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, your daughter's looking forward to turning 16. Oh my gosh. Here you can drive in private land without a license. Well, hopefully she's been practicing then. I mean, always remember that. Your dad letting you take the wheel, you know. You drive. All right, so we got this. Did we say yes? I enjoy your cooking videos. Oh, thank you, Carefree Living. How are you? Pro Parchment, Jen says. Parchment. Oh, hey, Sue. Your son's so sweet and cute. Thank you, Linda. My mixer's so pretty. Thanks. Husband got it for me like our second Christmas together, I think.
What was that?
My mixer. You're like, what I get you? What? Who? Yes, you're welcome. What? You're like, what am I getting praised for? Alright. Whoops. Let's open up this parchment. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I did it. Okay. See, you gotta praise yourself, right? Be like, yeah, Carolina, you opened that parchment paper so good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I tried to. Yeah. But you just, oh, look at the way I peel that sticker. Look at, like a pro, like a pro. Okay. Ow, that's sharp. Alrighty. You can do it. Okay. Parchment. Oh, pretty perfect right there. Alright. Hey, this might be working out there. Alright, gloves. Let's throw one on my other hand. Feeling this is gonna be sticky. Alright, bend over. It was a joke. It was a joke. Okay. Loosen up, loosen up. Okay, it's not too bad. Guys, do the shake. Oh, stuck together. Oh, get out of here. I think I'm going to bake off one batch. And then I'm going to put the rest in the fridge because I have a feeling that these need to rest, even though I didn't say that. I remember molasses cookies needing to rest a bit just to kind of firm up, you know? You know what I'm saying? Can you believe it's so close to Christmas, guys? I can't believe it. It happened so fast. Pretty much done. I just have to go get some stocking stuffers. I'm probably gonna, are they around? No, okay. I'm probably gonna go to Walmart and just get like the candy cane, you know, the candy cane candy thing for their stocking. Probably some gloves for them. I don't know, whatever little knickknacks I can see. but most of their stuff's good. I think they will all be happy. We don't ever pre-wrap it. Do you guys wrap beforehand or do you wrap the night of? Husband and I always stay up Christmas Eve and wrap the presents together and kind of talk about the year and what we got the kids. It's mostly me showing him what I got the kids. Then he's more particular about the wrapping than I am. So he wraps all the, all right, I'm going to throw these in. Let's do like 7 minutes and then we'll check them. Ow. I'm okay. I'm okay. 7 minutes. Okay. Okay. Hi. Yeah. So like he'll do the wrapping of anything that is like square, and then anything that needs to look like the shape of a candy, I'm all over that one, you know. So yeah, and it's a lot of fun. It's been kind of like our little tradition since the kids have been born. So that's good. And then I got a little bit more to get for husband, but we're pretty good. And then all the wrapping and stuff, and the kids are doing much better at not being nosy and trying to sneak. Anybody's kids sneak, try and find them. So Gideon is he's our detective, man. He can find anything. You need something found, you ask that kid. So I got the rest of them just in a container for the fridge. We're going to rinse our bowl. I fill this up and then I'll take a break, answer some questions, comments, drink some coffee. That's pretty good. I use carpet paper often. I bought silicone mats online. I use them more now. Oh, okay. Is this nonstick white paper for under your cookies? Yes, Eileen. Good job. Hey, Erica. I need an American translation book. Like, Eileen, you did a great job. Figuring that out, though. Grease-proof paper, they call it. Huh. Interesting. We also call it nonstick. Hey, Christine. Hey, T. Oh, husband didn't get his coffee. Oh. Oh, husband. You want some of the molasses sugar? No. Oh, I was going to give it to him. It would have made it sweeter. It was like cookie sugar. Uh-huh. Nice try. You only got a couple more times of saying that before I give in. Alright. Un momento.
Thank you.
Okay. Husband is taken care of. Make sure you're thumbing this up, giving me a like if you just got here. Oh, hey, Linda from Arizona. How are you? This cookie's going to be delicious. I think so, too. I need to pre-bake some cookie batter and freeze it for treats. It's a good idea to have, especially when it's pre-scooped. I really liked that. So this so far makes them crackle right. Yes, the sugar. That's what I was thinking too. Freezing the dough is a great idea. My new upright freezer will be delivered this week. Ooh, that's nice, especially If you scoop it and freeze it in Ziploc bags and then lay it flat when you freeze it, and then you can stack them. And you can just have a stack of cookie dough in your freezer. Why not? Oh, hey Amanda, how are you? Glad you could make it. Finally learned to make second or 2-ingredient fudge. Ooh, how to make it? Is it just, I don't know, sweetened condensed milk and chocolate maybe? I don't know, I'm guessing. You'll have to tell me the 2 ingredients. Never forget the hubby. I know I did. Are you going to try and do a live next Saturday because it's so close to Christmas Eve, and Christmas next Saturday is my brother's birthday? It's the 23rd. I could probably still do a live.
I will be gone at work early, but yeah, we can probably do it.
Yeah, we can still do a live next week. That's fine.
Sauce hungover from Friday.
Yeah, we have a company party to go to. Jennifer, you're slacking. You buy all year? That's a good idea. Oh, washing dishes, Amanda? That's all right. We'll take it. All right, yeah, because I'm going to have to go. Let me wash these dishes real quick. Wash my... wash my bowl here. I need to do some, like, just regular sugar cookies, too, with the kids. They're so excited. I love this age. Oh, my daughter, though. Like, today when we went to see Santa, we had to wait in line, and then everybody got the picture, and the ho-ho-ho. He was really good at that ho-ho-ho. And then they had elves, and Conrad's like, I've never seen a real elf before. I've only seen people dressed up as elves. And then Betty Jan, we were seeing Santa and everything. She took her picture, and they had presents for the kids, so the kids got a free present too. That was really nice. Betty Jan got a Slinky, Conrad got a 4-pack of Play-Doh, and Gideon got a Blaze monster truck, which is like perfect for all 3 of them. That was like the perfect. But then Betty Jan, we were at the deli because they have 25-cent ice cream there, so we were getting an ice cream while we were there. Duh. And she was like, are you sure that was Santa, Mom? Because that kind of just looked like somebody dressed up as Santa. I'm like, dang it. These kids, they're so smart. Is this the age when they start, like, they're really thinking, they figure stuff out? They're like, wait a minute. That doesn't make much sense, Mama, you know? Right. It's impressive. It's impressive. All right, let me get my cookies. I'm going to give 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Whoa, calm down. I got my bowl clean. I got my paddle clean. I miss having like a commercial sink in the kitchen. Like I was talking about how my dishes accumulate a lot, and it's a really bad habit. Like I would love to get into the habit of cleaning as you go. Oh, hey Latanya, how is it? Or how is it? How are you? So I'd love to get in the habit of cleaning as I go. You know, like that's something I'm trying to achieve for myself, to break my habit of that. But I was like, why am I in the habit of just dumping dishes? And I think it's because working on the line in a kitchen, they have dishwashers. So you can make a mess, and just any dish you use, you take to the sink, someone else has got to deal with it, you know? But now I'm that somebody, and I'm like, I don't like this. I would like to talk to the manager, please. Oh yeah, I'm the manager too. Oh boy. And this morning when I cut my hand, I was holding it up, and I was like, medic, medic. Oh, dang it, I'm the medic. It's like, man, oh, I need some help around here. I remember somebody. All right. So those cookies are about to come out. I think I'm going to chop up some of these. There's some mint chocolate chip cookies. That sounds really good. Did you know that I worked at a cookie shop? You want to guess the age? What age did I work at this cookie shop? What age frame should I give you? We'll go from 16 to 25. Guess the age. I only worked there for 1 year. Guess what age I was when I worked there. This should be fun. We'll see. And then I'll tell you the story of when I worked there. That was the first time I stood up to myself, or I stood up to myself. I stood up for myself to a boss. And I was super proud of myself. And sometimes, like, you think back to moments when you stood up to a boss and you're like, man, I'm super proud of myself for doing that. Or you did something and you're like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I can't believe that. But you're like, I did it. And I'm super proud of that, Carolina. That was that age, you know? Oh boy. Oh, come here. Come here. Nice and easy. What do you think? You're not very crinkly. I think that dough needs to cool down. I think that'll help. Woo! A little toasty on my fingers there. I'm okay. Everything's under control. All right. Let's see. I got 4 pieces of chocolate. All right. We got 17, 20, 18, 16. Good guesses. I was 18 years old. Oh, hey, Angela. It's been a while since I caught a live. Yeah, I was just talking about how when I was 18, I worked at a cookie place in the mall. I was my first job in Louisville, Kentucky. I moved there to go to college, and I needed a job. So it was a cookie / pretzel place in the mall. And I started working there, and I got there, or my scheduled at 4 o'clock, and I would always get there early, like at least 15 minutes early. And one time I got there early, and they were super busy. They had a line like all the way back. So they're like, hey, can you jump in and help? And I was like, sure. So I went in there, I clocked in, and I helped. Well, the next day, they asked me, hey, you clocked in early yesterday. Why was that? I was like, oh, because you guys asked me to come back here and help. And they were like, well, yeah, but not to clock in. I was like, well, but I don't work for free. They're like, oh, the managers do it all the time. Like, we all have to do it. And I'm like, well, that's your prerogative. I remember I used the word prerogative. I was like, oh, it's so fancy. But I was like, well, that's your prerogative, but I don't work for free. Either I clock in and I help, or I sit and wait till 4 o'clock and then I clock in and then I work. They're like, yeah, you can't clock in early. I'm like, all right, then I won't jump in and help. And I was super proud of myself for standing up for like that. Like, I was still kind of a shy person there. And, my dad was a strong figure, so it's hard to stand up to authority figures, but that was like my first, I did it, and I was like, I'm super proud of myself. I kind of set my bar for my standard of what you need from an employer, But yeah, so that was, I didn't work there very long, but man, those cookies, I blame all the fat on my left thigh to that cookie job, because those warm peanut butter cookies out of the oven, oh, so good. Anyway. But yeah, anybody's boss ever try and take advantage of them like that? I don't know if it's because I was young or if they really did do that and what, but I'm like, well, I don't work for free. All right, let's see. I'm gonna chop up some of this. Well, now that I see all my trash there, I'm gonna clean up my trash real quick. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to kind of rough chop this. Get this done before I start my batter, so that way I don't have to stop in the middle of it. This is all ready to go. Oh, does anybody like Andy's mints? I love Andy's mints. This one pack came with 9. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. That's a big chunk. That's way too big for a cookie. Okay. Yep, okay, that problem. Ooh, that's good. I love mint. I should have said that was illegal to work without getting paid. Yeah, it is. I didn't know if I was quite that I don't know, forward about it. I just was like, no, I'm not doing it. Okay, is my internet doing okay, guys? It's not skipping around, is it? Let me know. I can try and switch real quick, see if that would help. It said when you all the things one mommy medical attendant could clean up all the things. It really is, and you never really realize how much work it is until you have to do it, right? And it's like, wow, I actually wanted this. I signed up for this. Yeah, I know. It'll be worth it, though. Overall, it's fun. And I'm very happy with my life and where I am. You know, I'm very grateful for that. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I never actually thought I'd have the opportunity to be one. So now that I am, I'm like, oh, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, too, and really rewarding just getting to watch your kids grow every day, you know. I feel like I would miss a lot of their firsts if they went to, like, school every day and stuff, you know. Like, it's just, I get to see and have a connection with them that I feel like I wouldn't have. And I'm really thankful for that. All right, 1/4 pound of butter. So that means we need, I'm just gonna double it. That's what I do. So we're gonna use 2 sticks, just like with the molasses. And butter. My dad's favorite cookies, oatmeal Scotties. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's kind of like an oatmeal cookie, but instead of like raisins, it's got butterscotch chips in it. And then they even have cinnamon chips that are really good. So I would put, my mom actually created that. I would put cinnamon chips in there too. My dad liked cinnamon. It turned out really good. So now that I associate that with him as his favorite cookie. All right, so 1 cup of brown sugar and then 1 cup of white sugar. I need to get a piece of bread in here. Keep it from clumping. All right. Brown sugar. Oh, Holly, I was, the other day you were saying that you put brown sugar in mason jars and that keeps it from clumping. Like if it's already, you put it in there when it's loose, like not clumped already, or can you put it in there clumped and it declumps? Do you understand? Does that question make sense? All right, we're gonna beat till it's light and smooth, and then 1 egg. So we're gonna do 2 eggs. Let's stop and scrape. That sounds like a dance move. Stop and scrape. No. I'm not very good at dancing. I don't think husband and I have ever danced together. Husband, have we ever danced together? I don't think so. Neither of us are dancers. That's pretty sad when I think about it. Never slow danced with my husband before. Alright, so we're going to slow this down. We're going to add 1 egg at a time. Woo! I did not, okay. Did not want to let go of his buddy. They're going in together. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And then 2.5 cups of flour. Let's scrape it real good. Scrape it. Don't forget to get the bottom. Yeah, scrape it. Okay, I'm done. Alright guys, and this is just how I do cookies. Like I literally just add stuff to here. I don't mix my dry goods and my wet goods. Like, I don't know, just throw it all in one and it always seems to work out. Sometimes I feel like I know you want to be, I know you want to be particular with baking. You do, but you can still, I don't know, I still wing it and it seems to work for me. So you don't have to be too super vigilant. Just make sure you're measuring correctly. Take your time, especially when you're doing doubles. Take your time, make sure you're getting your measurements right. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then this is when you would add the nuts or the chips. So let's get this mixed up first. And then I'm gonna measure it's only like 3/4 of a cup. All right, let's turn that off because the rest of the time we're gonna add, oh no, just dumped it into my thing. Everything's under control. All right, so I'm gonna add mini chocolate chips and then the Andes mints there. Dumped some here in my container of chocolate chips. One of those days. Now, some of this chocolate is kind of losing its color, but it's still good. That's just some of it separating. That doesn't mean it's bad. As soon as it heats up, that'll melt right back away and like emulsify. So don't think that's bad if you see your chocolate like that. All right, man, that looks like perfect picture cookie dough to me. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. How's your coffee, husband? It's good. Good coffee. All right. Let's get this in here. Oh, I just flung some on my plant. I'll just save that for later. Make some double chocolate chip cookies too. Sounds good. All right, I'm just kind of scraping it, mixing it all together. Make sure it's all incorporated. Looks good to me. Let's get some parchment. Then I got a big cookie cutter. Getting the big one out. And then I got some Christmas sprinkles here for the children. Oh boy. I'll take it. Okay. These little round dots are my favorite. There we go, and then we'll leave 2 plain. All right, going in the oven. All right, here's the molasses cookies. These look flat, super thin. Gonna mess them up? I don't know. Smell good. Smell good. Oh, hey, Blue Eyes, to see you here. Hi. I put it out of the bag so it does not clump. Not sure if it works if it has clumped. Okay, I probably figured you do it where when it's not clumped, and then it just keeps it from getting clumped. Trying to separate the egg. Clearly, they were friends. They had to be, Jen. They had to be. I was like, nope, I'm going with her. If you're taking her, you're taking me with you. Y'all need to take a practice every day you do a dance in your house. That's a good idea. I do that with the kids. Husband, he's just serious. Serious. And then he gets leg cramps if he does anything too much. He's an old man. How many different types of cookies you usually make in holidays? I like to do at least 4 or 5 different cookies and at least 2 or 3 different types of fudge, and then I'll do like a brownie or a Rice Krispie treat too. And I like to put like little packages together. Fudge is just so good. It's so sugary though, but I love it. We've been making fudge and cookies here. This is such a busy time. In between baking, we are wrapping and packing to leave. Whew, I'm glad we're not going anywhere. We're just staying here. Hey, Amanda. Just us and the kids. That's kind of nice. Nanny said I made bone broth for them, and they actually wanted it, passing out Mucinex and vitamin C. Oh, that's awful. Oh, hey, Sandra Jean. How are you? Hey, that blonde. Good day, everyone. Changing the lives, messing me around for times. We're finally cut alive. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Yeah, we're doing well. How are you? Warm cookie's the best cookie. That is true. That's good. Move it up a little bit, right? So you see a little more of my face. Hey, I'm up here. Your husband, you want a cookie? I know they're flat. I don't know what I did. The rest of it's in the fridge. I think if I firm up the dough before I bake it, that'll help.
Yeah.
I love your videos when you make meals out of things laying around, and I need to do that badly. I'll be sending a lot of snacks to hubby's work. I feel that. Well, thank you. Yeah, I get a lot of, oh, what can I make? And I just kind of throw it together. So I'm glad you like it. Oh, Paula from Australia. How are you? I've been known to dance with the cat and sing with her. I rock my cat, Yoda. I find myself rocking her. I'm like, why am I rocking? I swear, if I see another mom rocking a baby, I start rocking. I'm like, oh, stop it. I'm not holding a baby. Oh, hey, Kelly. I haven't been feeling good for a long time watching on. We did. We went and saw Santa today. So that was super fun. Betty Jan, she's so smart. She's like, I said, that just looked like Santa, and someone dressed up as Santa. I'm telling you. I used to make a fudge from the back of the Public Store brand of milk cocoa chips. It was called Foolproof Fudge. Does it have marshmallow fudge? I like marshmallow fudge. Watching you all on a 3-day cruise. Dedication, Sharon. It sure is. #1 fan right there. These are actually really good. They are kind of thin. They're like ginger snaps, I guess. Good flavor, though. I'm glad I put the spice in there. Oh, 2-ingredient fudge is peanut butter and butter. Oh my gosh. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Oh, coffee. Thank you, Patty. Life to Live says, I melt a jar of peanut butter and white cake icing and makes a great peanut butter fudge. Ooh, that's a great idea. That would be a good glaze for like a chocolate cake too, like with the peanut butter. If you mix peanut butter and cream cheese icing and then put that over chocolate cake, girl, you just stumbled onto something. Ooh, Santa's supposed to be at our local Kroger. My daughter still wants me to give her a younger sibling. Huh? She buying? Good, thank you. Good. I'm glad you're good. Yes, that's what I do. Cream cheese is the best. Oh, it is. I love cream cheese. I made a bunch of different cream cheese spreads that I need to, I just need to edit. They're really good. I froze them too, and I thawed one, so I'm going to do the experiment of if you freeze cream cheese, what's it like when you're thawed. So I'm glad I waited till I thawed one out before I'm going to do the video on it. Oh, that's good coffee. If I made 2-ingredient peanut butter fudge, what could go wrong? I would eat the whole thing. That could go wrong, yeah. My pant size, that's what's gonna go wrong. I did that for the first time this year. I'm thinking about doing peanut butter and chocolate icing. Ooh, that would be good too. See, look, you just melt the icings together. I know if you melt the chocolate, it would be like a ganache for one of those eclair cakes. We make that a lot here with the pudding, whipped cream mixed together, or not whipped. Yeah, like Cool Whip whipped together, and then graham crackers, and then another layer of that, and then the ganache on top. That was really good. I've done a pumpkin one before. That was really good. All right, it's cooking. What would you think, husband? Would you eat another one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Not too bad. Oh, and these ones are kissing. When I worked at McDonald's, if you had 2 pickles touching, they would be like, no kissing, they have to be separated. So you walk by, they're like, they're kissing. I'm like, get out of here, manager. I get paid $7.25 an hour. Get out of here. Ooh, Boston cream cake. That sounds good. Peppermint bark. Ooh, that's good too. Is that just where you melt almond bark and then you mix stuff in with it and then you spread it out and then it hardens? Is that all that is? Because I have a big chunk of almond bark. I was thinking about what I could do with it. Or is that, I think you could use that to coat like pretzels too, if you dip pretzel sticks in them or something. Making a version of oatmeal cream pie, but with Andes mint cookies and a peppermint infused marshmallow filling. Linda, holy moly. Oh, that sounds delightful. I gotta read it again. Oatmeal cream pie, but with Andes mint cookies and a peppermint infused marshmallow filling. Oh, that sounds delicious. You gotta let me know how that tastes. Are you on my Facebook? I even want a picture. Like, I'm just envisioning it, and it sounds delicious. I melted chocolate chips and then white chocolate chips and then peppermints. Okay, and then you like swirl it together and then do that. Oh my god, I take a bath in that. I know, that sounds so good. I had to read it twice. It's like name the mahi mahi. So good you had to read it twice, right? I think husband and I are going to watch a movie after this. Jennifer told me to watch it, Better Off Dead. She was telling me about it, and I'm like, I'd never seen it. She's like, you've never seen it? She's like, it came out in 1985. I'm like, well, I was born in 1988, so sorry. But it sounds really funny from the rundown she gave me, so we're going to watch that after this. I'm going to wait till these cookies come out, though, so you guys can see them. So we got about 5 minutes probably left. Thinking of my mom, she used to come up with recipes to use all the leftover candy canes with. Oh, moms can be so creative. Hey Tracy, how are you? Oh yeah, pretzel rolls are awesome to use almond bark and drizzle and dip and easy, messy, but easy. Okay. Oh, hey Susie, how are you? Better Off Dead is the best. Yep, Jennifer, I know. It's amazing. I'm gonna finish chip cookies, oatmeal cookies, and some others. My mom finds the recipe and I make them. Oh, that's so nice. I'm like, here, just make this. Okay. What, it was like 10 o'clock at night the other night, and husband's like, wife, can you make a cake? I'm like, I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. He's like, oh. Haven't made marshmallows for ages, but a mint marshmallow would be a good idea. I would love to make my own marshmallow too. I haven't tried that. Is that a movie with a woman with a daughter and not much money? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. I think it's about, it's got, what's the guy's name? Oh, Jennifer, you know who it is. Husband, what's his name? I told you it earlier. He's so tired. Well, these cookies spread out. going to do 2 more minutes. Two more minutes. John Cusack. Thank you, Jennifer. John Cusack. Ooh, so too. Oh, Patty, leaving night, Patty. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, so I'll have another live on the 23rd. What should we do? I can take suggestions on what to do for that live. Let's see, we're thinking Christmas Eve, we're going to make our own types of pizza. I might do them either in the cast iron, or we might just do little mini pizzas. That would be fun too. And then I got a new board game, so we're gonna start a tradition of a new board game, and we're all gonna play a board game as a family, and then we'll have like mini pizzas and stuff just for a chill Christmas Eve. And the board game I got is Boggle Jr. So I'm planning on kicking those kids' butt. You know what I'm saying? But it should be super fun and both educational and fun for them. And trying to start some new traditions, because both husband and I don't really have many traditions to carry over from our families. We're not near our families around this time, so it's really just the 5 of us. So we want to try and come up with some fun traditions for ourselves. Another thing I want to do, I'm saving like a big coffee can, and I want to do like a New Year's resolution thing where every week you write something that either good happened or you're grateful for, or made you laugh or something, and every person has their own color and maybe their own tin too. That would be funny. Or we can just all put it all in the same tin maybe. And then that's something that we can sit around and do for New Year's Eve, because I don't have any traditions for New Year's Eve at all. I sleep. That's my tradition. So I don't know, I'm up for new traditions and doing something fun. So I think that would be fun to do. And then we can each read it, maybe throughout the night. I don't know, we each have 52 things to read, but I think that would be fun. I don't know, just an idea. Probably saw it on Pinterest or something. Yeah. Well, these cookies really spread it out too. They probably need to also not be as straight out of the mixer, Those look good. So I will also get this in the fridge, this other cookie dough, and then I'll bake another round, probably in the morning. I'll bake another round, and then I can post a picture, the community page, on how it went. But I think it's pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm happy. It'll get eaten no matter what it looks like, right? But thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for baking some cookies. Ooh, born in 1980. Never seen it. Oh, this one said, oh, Eric, it's you. I was going to say, this one said best John Cusack films ever. Oh, it's you. Like he had, like now it has no value because it was Eric. Oh, sorry, Eric. But I'm excited to watch it. Hey, Jessica. We made molasses cookies and then mint chocolate chip cookies. Make your new traditions. Yeah, Nanny. I think it'd be fun. I keep thinking something's beeping in my kitchen. Vision boards are so much fun to bring positive energy. Yeah, and I really want to do that. Like, we've been doing little affirmations here and there, and then I've been trying to like look up just positive things to think about, to push about. Like, instead of saying I can't do something, switch your mindset to how can I do that. Just trying to, because I stand in my own way a lot, and I don't know why I do that. So I'm trying to really get myself out of there and push myself, so I'm trying to pump myself up because I can do it. I know I can. I've seen the best that I can be, so we're gonna have a good year. That's what I'm saying. And it really does help. You talk good, you talk well to yourself, nice to yourself, positive to yourself, push yourself, in your mind. You can do it. And my monster cookies, I know they got really big. I might have to go a little bit smaller next time. Hey Mary, how are you? Yes, thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you have a great weekend. And if I don't catch you on the next live, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time on Mama Bears. Good night.